everyone, and welcome back as always. We're back again.
Hi.
We're going to be watching more Korra, The Legend of Korra. This time we're watching the Revelation.
Yeah.
And we see a cool thumbnail of Korra kind of high-kicking some other guy.
Doing an exercise.
Doing an exercise.
Wish I
and
could do
instructional.
that.
She actually did really good with pro bending.
Yeah.
And remember, she actually was able to dodge certain attacks. She did some airbending moves.
Right,
She's
yeah.
pretty agile.
Good.
Tenzin's trying to be patient with her, but
Wow,
he's
hey,
kind of
Tenzin,
losing
yeah.
his cool a little bit.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
I love seeing the airbenders. I think that's so cool
yeah.
because, again, we have to remember that Aang was the only one left,
Yeah.
and he had his son Tenzin. We don't know about his other kids yet.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's right.
And Tenzin's kids now
He has a
are
lot of
airbenders.
kids.
He has a
Yeah,
lot of
lots
kids,
of-
and they seem to all be airbenders, which is
Yes.
good.
Mm-hmm.
It's still a very small
right,
nation,
yeah.
but it looks like they have all these other people who took up the studies and the culture.
Yes.
Right?
That's great.
Because there was a lot of people, at the islands, kind of
Mhm.
just like having lunch together and stuff when Tenzin and people were there. I meant to mention it last time, but it's kind of interesting to see that, right?
Mhm.
I love it.
Yeah, it's fun to see that, seeing a lot of
Because
people
they're all
wearing the actual
together.
garb that Aang wore.
Yeah, oh, that's, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And actually seeing
Their
Korra
kids.
wearing it.
Yeah.
Because we saw a lot in The Last Airbender where they wore like Earth Kingdom stuff, Fire Nation undercover,
Mhm.
but we never saw anyone wearing Air Nation because at the time during the war they had to be undercover. They couldn't be noticed.
Exactly,
There was no reason
otherwise
to
they
wear
would've-
Air Nation stuff anyways, you know.
Mhm.
And I love how the kids actually have gliders too.
I know.
How fun is that?
That's good.
And I wonder how many flying bisons are around.
Oh, I don't know.
We saw Oogie. Oh, Appa.
Oh,
Maybe Oogie's like a descendant of Appa.
yeah, maybe.
Yep,
Sure
yep,
that.
yep. I love how everything is so like industrialized now,
Oh my
and
gosh,
Definitely.
how like we have these
Buildings.
powers still of
That's
bending,
right, yeah.
and it's weird because now like we can relate to it even more now because before it was so way back and it's a different
Oh, yeah.
world anyways, but to actually have things that are more in everyday use, and then they have like superpowers. It seems more like
That's right.
superpowers
Yes.
now
Yeah.
to me anyway.
Right. It does to me too.
Okay.
It just
Yeah.
seems like that because
Yeah. And it is very different if you're normal,
current.
a non-bender, or if you are a bender, like it would kind of suck. I would love to be a bender. Like if I was a non-bender and
I'd be
Tom
like,
was
"Aw."
an actual
That's right.
bender, I'd be like, hey, that's not
Yeah.
fair. Saka and Guitarra. But you can do a lot of stuff with that.
Yeah.
You could probably get more job opportunities too, right?
Probably, I would
That's
think
right.
so.
I can get this job done in an hour. You
That's
take 10
right.
hours
That's right.
Mhm.
as a non-bender.
That's not fair.
Yeah, it's like, what the heck? So we met some characters last time too.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we'll learn more about them.
Yes.
And Korra seemed to have eyes for one. I don't know. At the end, she was kind of looking off, and then he was looking off too, like at the island. So
Yes.
not sure. She's probably just excited to actually like do something different and to do something she
Mhm.
enjoys
Right.
with pro bending.
Mhm.
So shall we get into it?
We
Yes,
shall.
we
Yeah.
shall. Yeah, she did have goo-goo eyes over
That's
that
right.
guy.
Yeah, she did. Whoops.
The Revelation.
Ooh.
Watch, he doesn't get any. Not
Oh,
one
I'm
left.
not going to make anything.
Watch, nothing left. Yep, nothing left.
Aw, I want one. I want a Pabu.
Oh, that's why he's so serious.
Oh, yeah.
He's got so much on his plate.
Oh, it's a Zuko statue.
Oh my.
Oh, oh, these are bad guys. Shady shit.
I love the names.
Light balls. Oh, nothing for it, Don't trust him.
Nothing
Yeah.
crooked. I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, how cool.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a word. Oh, and he's doing an honest living as a factory worker.
It's kind of a cool room.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They
Float
float down.
Aw.
Oh yeah.
See?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Oh my god.
He's
Oh
good.
my goodness. How much money go here?
Yeah, good. One's called
Boy.
Agni Kai's.
Wow, they have a headquarters.
Oh.
So a tracer is a
Oh
tracker.
my god.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh.
Oh, I meant to
Like
knock,
that.
sorry.
Okay.
I looked at the place anyways.
Oh. Wow.
Was that
Held
nerve gas or
captive.
anything?
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Wow.
I love the animation in this one.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Oh, gee.
Wow, look at the move.
Yeah.
But they don't seem like they're benders, right? Ooh.
Ooh!
Ooh, jeez.
It's like chi blocking. Like Ty Lee.
Yes. Man.
Eat
That looks
them.
good.
Ooh.
Take off on Momo, right?
Money.
You don't see that every day. Big polar bear
Yeah,
dog
right?
in
Oh
the
my
city.
goodness, yeah.
Aww.
That's
Best
cute,
friends
yeah.
now.
Mhm.
Terrible.
Oh.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Like that. Ooh.
Oh, God.
Oh my god.
She did attack him though.
Mm-hmm. A park or something. Smart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love how that map was conveniently
That's
there.
right,
Yeah,
That was
And you
good.
had to take
Sure.
more than one to know.
Yeah. It's like, oh crap.
Here they go. Wow, look how many people are there.
Yeah.
Right.
That's really sad. And it's not his real face, so you don't know what he looks like. Ooh. Oh. Oh.
Oh my God.
Yeah, cover your face.
Right.
She's getting pissed.
Name. I get the other guys too.
Oh, they
Aw.
have him. Ooh. But you have to be right in those positions. Wow, it went out.
Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Similar to what Aang did, remember?
Wow, yes. Now they're going to do all of them?
Yeah.
Just don't do it. Try for that guy. Oh, good. Don't. See, you have to put yourself in that position in order. You have to be tied up. Bathroom?
Doing that to a little girl.
Right,
Yeah.
That's a little.
You have no idea who I am. Oh.
Jump into the crowd.
Yeah.
Good.
Oh.
Oh, they got both of them? Oh.
Good throw.
Nice. Aw. No.
Whoa.
Oh my God.
Goodness.
Jeez.
Ooh. Wow. Wow.
Gosh.
Very
Where are
effective.
those damn
Yeah,
holes?
it's like,
It kills them.
Really?
oh my goodness.
Yes, there is.
That was good.
It's like, oh no, I'm on a polar bear
Oh my
dog.
goodness. Oh shit. Oh my God.
Did he?
Oh, that's
Oh my
it. This is a
God.
fast
That was very
episode.
quick. I was like,
I was
oh,
just
what's
getting
gonna
into it,
happen?
and I'm like, oh, okay, well, we
Okay.
still have a bit to go
Oh,
before I say
fast.
anything.
Yeah.
I like
but-
the ending too,
Yeah.
in motion.
Yeah, it is
Oh.
pretty.
Republic City.
Wow.
Right, yeah.
So I don't know much about it. I think it was in the books. Again, I own all the books. After Avatar: The Last Airbender, they had a whole bunch of books, telling the story between this show and the end of Last Airbender. I know Aang built this city, but I think he did it with Katara. I'm not quite sure, but this is Aang's city that he wanted for everyone. I know they explained that in the first one a little bit,
Yes.
where
Yes.
he wanted all
Everyone's
nations
together,
to be
yes.
equal and together. So it's kind of fun to see how everyone does look normal, because in The Last Airbender we saw them, all the different elements had their own colors
Yes.
and look
Yep.
and everything, and they were so
Right.
divided, although they were very open to seeing other nations besides Fire Nation, but
Right.
this one you can just see all these different mixed clothing. We are reminded though of certain elements just because of the colors they're wearing,
Mm-hmm.
especially with pro bending, but that makes sense because teams have colors and
Right, yeah.
everything.
Right.
So what do you guys think?
Well,
I don't know.
there's one good thing. There might be two good things. The first thing is he has to touch you in a certain way.
Yeah.
He has to
Yeah.
get you in a specific spot.
Yeah, wear a
To-
helmet.
Oh my
He has to
God.
capture you, it
helmets.
seems like, in
Yeah.
order to... Hold on one second.
Is there a bug?
No, I just thought it was a stink bug on your head.
Oh,
Excuse me, I'm
God.
sorry.
What
What was
Sorry.
it?
It's just dark. She just has... You know how you have salt and pepper hair?
Yeah.
I
It's
wish
just
it would go
it's a
white.
dirt.
Oh, it's good. The I would have
And I
been
was just like very slowly.
whenever
didn't wanna
anyone
scare
says anything,
her.
to be like, stay
Yeah,
still.
I didn't want to
Why?
scare her.
Why?
But anyway,
Yeah,
going
when she
back.
went like that, I said, what the heck's going on here?
Yeah, so the good thing is you have to be in a certain position. So he pretty much has to capture you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because you're not going to
Wear a helmet, guys.
That's right.
Yeah, it's pretty scary too. And he has a lot of followers. Again, benders and non-benders. Maybe it's 50-50. We don't know. But there's a lot of non-benders
There were a
around.
lot of
so I'm
non-benders
assuming
there.
they're all
Oh my God.
non-benders, of course, rallying for this.
And also, how does she know it's really going to last forever? Now we have to wait for that Zolt or that Bolt guy or whatever his name was.
I know, I
Joel,
love the
Bolt,
names.
Yeah.
Again, I saw some of the first
Joel.
season, maybe even most of it, but I really didn't remember too much of it. So I was like, oh, and I was kind of getting excited about certain things with the lightning bending job, with Mako, and with before when we were seeing the cool battle scene between Mako and Korra fighting those Equalists or whatever.
Yeah.
And they were doing all those like chi blocking movements. Like that was crazy. And we know that doesn't last forever. I don't know. So maybe it's something like that where it will wear off over time.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Who
and
knows?
also, right, you don't know. And if that's the first person he tried it on, how does he even know it's going to be
That's
forever?
right,
Yeah, unless he's tried it on other people before, but you're right, we don't know.
Maybe
Yeah.
he did, but
But we don't know.
you would have.
Luckily, he's not killing people, though. He's just taking away their
Yeah.
bending. And even though
Yeah.
that's a part of you, if non-benders can live without it, I know they could too, but still, it's such a part of you, especially when you're older, that it's like, how do I live without this? But it's interesting to see that they can actually take away bending. And we did see that in the finale of the last show, where Aang actually used that. And I think he was the first avatar to actually use soul bending or whatever to take away bending.
He's almost becoming a bender doing this himself.
It is like
You know what I
bending,
mean?
right?
He's almost.
It makes
It's
you kind of wonder.
anti-bending,
This is
but
me
you know
thinking
what?
about it now.
I don't fight fire with fire, but still.
Yeah, because how is he able to do this? Because I know Ty Lee didn't have any bending powers, but she could do chi blocking. And I know it's not the same, but it makes me think like that because it's so spiritual. And having these bending powers goes back to, like, look at Aang talking to the lion turtle, and he was all wise and gave him that glowy thing to, like... You know, so everything's like connected, and it just makes you think like, how could he actually take bending away without being a bender himself, unless he's a chi blocker or something like Ty Lee. So just curious. So please, no spoilers. We
Me
appreciate no
too.
spoilers.
And the boys fighting off that guy with their like taser poles.
I like those
Just
things.
Get rid of
That's
the
like
darn
crazy.
thing.
Yeah.
Come on, guys, just go right to the source.
Yeah, and they're skilled too, and they jump around like crazy, and they're very agile, and they move quick. And
Yeah.
I love that because that's kind of like an anime thing too. Because a lot of animes, the characters are like ninjas, and they're super, super fast, and you can never like touch them. And the animation again, I love The Last Airbender, but this, like, the animation is even more upgraded. I feel like the finale.
The street
of,
scene was pretty cool.
Yeah, that was
That's
really
right,
cool, and they
yeah.
have a lot of computer graphics now in this mixed in too, with the motorcycles and the van. Like they kind of mix that together, and they actually do a good job, I think. I know some people might be picky and be like, "Oh, you can tell the difference," but they actually did the tones, and it just looked really nice. And I noticed that, especially in this episode, there was a lot of gold tones and just like
Yes.
antique-looking tones, and I really like that feel.
It was-
you
it
know.
was. I like that building that they showed. That all gold.
Oh, I know, they
Oh,
keep
my
showing that
God,
where they
yes.
pro-bend.
My God.
And when we saw it last time with all the lights reflecting on it at night, I was like, oh wow, there's a real brilliant lights to really make it look like gold. But no, it's like full-on gold.
Jeez.
Like,
my
chip some
gosh.
of that off.
Yeah.
if you're
I know,
poor.
especially for the boys. They're working so hard and they're not making any money by that thief of a boss they have.
It takes
Oh,
it
I
all
know.
away.
Here you
He's
go. Just
rejected.
kidding. I
Nothing's
love Pabu. I think he's so cute, and I want a
He is
Pabu.
so cute.
Yes.
I love how they have to have smart animals in this. And again, I love
my
animals.
God.
I have 2 cats, and we had dogs growing up, and
Yeah, that's right.
you know, they're all really smart, but they're like extra smart in this where they
That's
totally
right,
get
yeah.
situations and stuff. And I like Pabu and Naga together. It's like Appa and Momo
It
being
is,
together.
exactly.
Yeah,
It
It's
is.
so cute.
Appa would come in sometimes when he felt like Aang was in danger, and he'd be like, rah, and then Momo would be like, ah.
That's right.
So you gotta
Getting a
have
little
that mix. I
mischief.
love
That's
that.
right,
It's so
my
cute.
God.
But yeah,
Oh,
so
my
I
God.
like the interest between Korra and Mako.
Yeah,
I do too. I think they're going to have a good relationship.
If they do,
Friendship.
we'll see.
Yeah.
Because I think they'll have a good friendship and hopefully a relationship.
Well, I meant.
Yes, I know you can't. I always
Yeah.
think that.
I don't
always
mean
like put
relationship,
people
relationship.
together.
Yeah,
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 I always put people
yeah.
together,
Friendship.
and they're
A
different
friendship.
where they're both headstrong and stubborn,
Yeah.
and they're
they
mature
are,
in
my
their own
God.
way because
Yeah.
they. Well, Mako, you know, didn't have everything handed to
Right.
him like
He was an
Korra.
orphan, and
He
he
was
had
an
to take
orphan.
care of his little brother. He puts on a defense.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
just like Mako's very defensive about
Yeah.
everything because you know he's really worked hard all his life
Yeah.
and he's just really protective and stuff. And I like that kind of interaction between him and Korra because here Korra is like super tough and headstrong, but yet she did have everything given to her in the past. Like, I never needed money. I had everything given to me all the time.
Yeah.
So it's interesting because in that kind of situation, you would think like, oh, well, you have a lot of money in that case, but it's weird to have everything but never needing money.
Mm-hmm.
Unless, I don't know, that is kind of weird to me, you know, like hearing that.
Yes.
But
Couldn't even imagine.
maybe she's not selfish in that way then because, you know, she never had money, but things were always given to her, so she didn't really spend a lot or anything. I don't know. I'm
Is
thinking
she
too far
going to
into it.
value what she had? Yeah.
Yeah, so I do like them together. And Bolin is cute. He reminds me a lot of Sokka. He's always hungry.
Yes.
He's always hungry.
He's like, I'm a growing boy. But yeah, so these guys are scary. And Amon, just wearing that mask and everything. So his parents were killed by firebenders, he said, right? And then he was burned.
He burned, yeah.
And Mako, same thing. He said that his parents were cut down in front of him by a firebender. He's a firebender too.
Right.
That's
So,
right, yeah.
you know, they go back to a bad history.
That's right.
It stinks because that's what we're hearing
Unfortunately.
again, because here Zuko did such amazing stuff and he really went full circle, and I love how they had a statue of him too. But Fire Nation people like get a bad rap because honestly it's a violent element. I mean, anything could be violent when you think about it, but we saw like earth can crush you, water can drown you,
Absolutely.
and like blood bending, but again, like that was Katara's thing. Not her thing, but you know, she was the only one who knew it besides Hama. And I think firebending is the most destructive still. So if you use it wrong, there's many ways to use it wrong. It just stinks that it keeps
Especially
going
now.
back to that, you know. So good show, and I know we'll be seeing more soon. So thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you very soon as always. Bye, guys. Yip yip yip. Oh, yip yip.